MiniWarGamer Dave here from MiniWarGaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to another update from my chaos home here in my rec room with my flesh hound right beside me, and making content due to this pandemic and due to be shut in because of the Canadian Ontario government saying you must stay home because you are not an essential business, which is completely understandable and agreeable, seeing as that we don't want to spread the virus more than we absolutely are going to because of just having to go out for food and medicine. And we are stuck in our homes, which is what it is, and we're making the best of it. So just to give you guys an update as to what I'm doing here in my house, I'm actually filming quite a bit and filming a good amount of stuff, and I'm happy with the stuff that I'm able to film. I'm fortunate in that my family is able to film with me. My wife is learning 40K, and we have filmed a demo video of me teaching her how to play 40K. So that's the first thing to watch out for, because I'm in the middle of going through and editing it, making sure the audio is good and everything. But that's mostly unedited because it's a good, meaty me teaching her how to play 40K for the very first time. So the questions that she asks me on video are legitimate, natural questions, because literally everything that she's experiencing is brand new to her. She has never experienced things from the what does a D6 mean to AP on a weapon, like you name it. Everything in its most AP on a weapon, like you name it. Everything in its most minute detail is brand new to her. So it is me explaining stuff, and I have to make a disclaimer here. It's not a tutorial on showing someone how to get into 40K. There are much more concise videos out there of teaching you how to get into 40K. And that's not what it is. It's really just be a fly on the wall as I'm teaching my wife how to play 40K.
I feel like you're using English words and I should know what you're saying, but I haven't got a clue what you're saying.
And I have to say, there's a reason why I don't work for Games Workshop as a store manager of one of their locations, teaching people demo games, because I really did. I unnecessarily overcomplicated the teaching and telling her things really that it was whoop, whoop, and I did my best to try to explain it. It's kind of like, honestly, what's a good comparison? Okay, because I'll compare it to this, because the amount of stuff that we as Warhammer enthusiasts and gamers and tabletop wargamers and players of the game, the amount of stuff that we know in our heads that we take for granted because it's just common knowledge to us, for someone walking in and for them to hear about this stuff for the very first time, that amount of minute detail and knowledge is equivalent to a doctor trying to tell someone else how to perform brain surgery and them holding the scalpel for the very first time. I will say that. I will say that just because of what I went through teaching my wife. Now, that being said, we had a lot of fun doing it. It's just there was a lot more detail than I was expecting. And as much as Games Workshop has condensed the game, and 8th edition is a lot more simplified than it used to be, it's a crazy thought that used to be a lot more complicated. There are still a lot of little nuances that we just take for granted because we just know it instinctually and have known this or variations of it for editions. And it's just when you watch it, when it's posted and you watch it, you'll know exactly what I'm saying right now, because some of the questions are funny, because it's like, oh yeah, I guess I do need to explain what that means, because without knowing this, you won't know that. And that is the basic thing, but this is the common knowledge thing that you only get by playing it for a good amount of time. So that's really it. Now, let's see. There's that, and then there's also, let's see what else. What else is there? So I'm doing Who Would Win series, and I included a little glimpse of that the last Shrine of Chaos last week. and I made a number of different episodes, and I'm fighting characters against each other, kind of like the Primarch series that I did a couple years back, doing the same thing but with 8th edition characters and special units. So I'm working on that with my sons. They're having a blast doing that. They love it, and it's great. And I'm also including lore and war gear stuff, explanations at the beginning before that we get into the battle. So it's a split up into 2 parts. Lots of fun to film, and fun to edit as well. I'm having a fun creative time adding proper music and images, and it's good. Watch out for that. That'll be I'll start to post that really soon. I want to cash up a little bit before I start posting it, because each episode takes a good amount of editing, but that is in the works. I've already filmed a Fallout narrative campaign, which is already filmed, by the way, and it's going to be posted next week, so you'll see the first episode next week. And you'll also see how to play that one with all the rules, which will also be included for that campaign. So there's that. And then I'm starting a slow grow. Actually, I've already started. I filmed it yesterday. The very first episode was filmed yesterday with my wife. It's a slow grow campaign. So she's collecting Blood Angels. I'm using Chaos Space Marines. And we are slowly growing our armies according to what you, the viewers, recommend she should add next to her army. And she's already done that, and she's had a lot of fun doing it. So now that she knows the basics of how to play, the basic mechanics, we're now adding to that and adding new units, and so she can have a better time using those units now that she knows how to play the game. And so that's what we're doing. So look forward to that as well. Those are the main things that I'm working on right now, and I just wanted to give you guys an update and let you know that things are still being produced, and also a reminder that a couple things actually to remind you. One, that there is still a giveaway in progress, and the giveaway is the Trial of Champions giveaway. So if you click on the link below, you can see the entire Path to Glory campaign that we have filmed. This was before the pandemic that we filmed this, and so all of the episodes associated with this Warhammer 40k Path to Glory Trial of Champions campaign, where myself, Steve, Vito, and Luca, all 4 of us battle against each other, each of us having a different chaos god that we represent on the battlefield. And we're sometimes it's a 4-player free-for-all, sometimes, in fact, this week, let's see, tomorrow, the episodes that are being posted, the episode in the vault is a 4-player free-for-all, and those are my favorite because they're just a lot of fun. There's so much anarchy and chaos, as it should be, with that many players all at the same time fighting each other on the board all at once. Lots of fun, so check that out. And just remember that there's a giveaway for that, so you can actually watch the entire campaign for free. Even if you sign up and cancel right after you sign up, you still get all of the episodes associated with that campaign for free. So just as a reminder and as an incentive to do that, to watch that. And we're also doing something special. We are doing a charitable giveaway where there's a local charity called the Open Arms Mission here in Welland, where they provide food to families in the area, and we are donating to them. We have actually already donated to them as a business, and we're also raising more for them by means of gift cards on our web store. So if you go to shop.miniwargaming.com and you purchase a gift card so that you can use it later on, half of the proceeds go towards the charitable it goes towards the charities. There's actually 2 charities. One is the one that I mentioned, and the other one that the proceeds will go towards are the World Health Organization's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund. Half of the proceeds of all of the gift cards that are being purchased right now on our web store will go towards that. And so we just want to push that out there and encourage you guys to contribute to that. And thank you very much, guys, for your support and everything that you've done thus far to watch the videos and to support us, become Vault members, get Vault trials, keep your memberships, enable us to continue doing what we are doing. And we hope as well that it's been entertaining for you, and it's provided an escapism and a way for you to kind of forget about some of the stuff that's going on right now and get lost in your hobby and have some enjoyment. And especially if you're stuck at home because you're not working, or you're working from home, or you're quarantined, or whatever the case may be. We're in this together. We're going to get through it together, and we will see each other on the other side. Be safe and happy wargaming.